What have other countries been saying?
Well, many leaders in the Middle East and in Europe have been calling for calm. The White House has also released a statement urging all parties in Turkey to back the democratically elected government. The EU agrees. The EU's foreign policy chief, Federica Mogherini, she was on Twitter earlier on this evening, and she was saying democratic institutions in Turkey need to be respected. Germany's Angela Merkel is also coming out with the same kind of rhetoric. Now, of course, the stakes are really high when it comes to Turkey and the EU. We mustn't forget this migrant deal that was negotiated and put in place earlier this year is a big factor. That deal was to get, obviously, those migrants that were coming across from Turkey, across the Aegean Sea and arriving in Greece to stop that flow happening. Turkey agreed to that. And, of course, if Turkey has new leaders, the EU is going to want to know about it. We've also got NATO saying that Turkey is a very valued NATO ally and is calling for calm. And Russia says it's deeply concerned about what's happening in Turkey. And the Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov is saying problems must be resolved in accordance with the constitution.
And what about some of Turkey's immediate neighbors in the region?
Well, Qatar has very strongly condemned this attempted coup. That's not surprising. Qatar is a strong ally of Turkey. It's not surprising to hear that kind of support coming from Qatar. An interesting one is Greece. Greece's Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras says he supports the, again, democratically elected Turkish government. Obviously, Greece and Turkey historically have a very complicated relationship, and Greece is going to be watching this one very closely. Greek army chiefs actually met on Friday night to watch the situation and try and work out what to do. Tsipras and Erdogan are expected to speak on the phone on Saturday. I think what's interesting, and we mustn't forget, is that this is an attempted coup and it's certainly causing concern. Everyone is calling for calm, but we have the Turkish president, Erdogan, calling on Turkish people to descend into the streets and stop the coup from happening.
Yeah, that's sort of a different message coming from the leader himself. All right.